Good evening, internet. So, second rider today. It still is Monday, and it's still the as he swallows a fly nearly. It's Monday the 17th. This is the second time out, and I'll tell you why this is the second time out. It's such a beautiful evening. You know, look at this, absolutely gorgeous. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to go and fly the drone. So I'm going to go on the bike. I do believe the family are following me as well, because we've got to stop and get some fuel, and the kids are going to have a little run around. But yeah, I mean, this is a place where I've been before, and you've been before with me, if you're with me on this one, but never mind. It's just a nice evening, and I thought, you know, it's just nice, innit, eh? Just to sort of get out and enjoy the summer while it's like this. So yeah, just put the sun visor down, there you go. Right, I mean, what a beautiful evening. We are, according to the trusty Himalayan temperature gauge, we are 25 degrees. Hey, how's that one strike you? Now, obviously, 25, that's going to make us about 22, I suppose. I've got the Airtex jacket on. Again, a wee bit blowy around the arms, but hey-ho. Keeps the airflow, that's what I say, keeps the airflow. Now, the fuel gauge is right down at the bottom now. So the first stop is going to be fuel. There's no two ways about that. I'm just hoping I'm going to get there. I don't, like I've said before, this here fuel gauge is just a tad bit worrying, eh? But still, never mind. Well, I've got the sun full in my face, so hopefully the GoPro and its automatic settings will have adjusted quite nicely, and you will be able to see, hopefully better than I can, because I do sometimes, and I know I've touched on this subject before, you know, aging helmets and what have you, and of course with the aging helmets does actually come the aging sun visors. And I tell you what, this sun visor, when it drops down, it's sort of, now when the sun is right on it, it sort of changes what you see. It's not too good at all, to be honest with you. I mean, I can still see pretty good, but when it is really bright sun, yeah, that's better. Okay, so never mind, we can't knock this sun, can we? I mean, you know, this makes all the difference. It really does. I'm just thinking to myself that maybe after I've flown the drone this evening, I'm beginning to think that maybe the ride back, although it's not too far to say the least, but the ride back, I'm thinking, could be a bit chilly with the Airtex jacket. Do you know what I really should do is sort of carry a sort of long sleeved polo shirt. There's a blast from the past, isn't it? A polo shirt. What the hell? The people talk about do they even make polo shirts anymore, eh? Polo shirts always remind me, do you remember Simon Templar, the Saint, eh? Good actor, Roger Moore. He used to wear polo shirts. He did. Very 70s, but there again, I am 70s. I was brought up in the 70s, as we've talked about this before. It's my era. I absolutely love the 70s. Not too sure about the polo shirts. What I meant to say was basically just like a long sleeve sweatshirt. That's more like it. That's what we call them these days, isn't it? Sweatshirts, yeah? Yeah. So what time have we got? We have got 5 to 8. So yeah, get to the petrol station, then get to the location on the estuary where we fly the drone, and it'll be quite nice. Not going to spend long getting the drone up, but be a nice evening to get it up there and fly it around for a bit. Anyone who's interested in looking at it. Well, what I'm going to do is, if you look in my mirror, you see my mirror, maybe this mirror, that mirror, that's mirror, that mirror there, look, that behind is the wife and the kids in the car. Yeah. So I said to her, okay, when we get to the petrol station, instead of me getting off the, I mean, come on, this is going to be lazy, this is, I'm sure, this is the height of laziness. I said, instead of me getting off the bike and get my wallet out the back and faffing around with the bank card, I'll stop at the petrol station and you get out the car and come over with your bank card, and I can just sit on the bike and fill it up. Oh no, that, I mean, that is the height of laziness, isn't it? It is. You know, there's no two ways about that. But still, never mind. I'm going to put this down to the fact that it's the knees, yeah, or saving the pressure on the knees. That's my excuse. I'm surprised she went for it, actually. But you know what it was though? It was taking her out for that meal last night. That must have earned me some huge brownie points, eh? Because normally it would be, you can get off your bike and fill it up, but not even a raised eyebrow tonight, eh? Straight away when I said it was, yeah, okay, eh? Maybe we should do the Buffalo Grill more often. You know, it's, this petrol gauge is really weird. I mean, it's down now. You know what I mean? I mean, we're talking down, and mind you, we haven't got too far to go until we get to the petrol station. So, oh, running out of fuel, what a horrible thing, eh? Mind you, I suppose one good thing about it is I have got the wife behind me in the car, so it wouldn't be the absolute end of all ends, would it? You know. Tell you, this sun's really bright in your eyes. Now this is where flying the drones can be a bit of a tester, because I only use the phone to fly my drone with. With the all my drones are DJI, and you can get their actual DJI controllers with the screens built in and extremely bright. But I'm just a poor man and can't afford that because they are expensive. So yeah, I use my phone. To be honest with you, I think I'd stick to the phone anyway. It does the job. It does it perfectly well. This road dipping out, I know the GoPro won't pick that up, but there is a severe big lump in the road there. I mean, not being funny, but if you stop there and you didn't notice that there, what's it, that dip, and you put your foot down, I mean, you know, there's a chance you could be lying flat. There really is. isn't it marvellous, eh? When it's summer, it brings so many more people out doing things, you know. I think it's just nice, and it gives you this nice weather, gives you the enthusiasm to get out. That's what I love, the outdoors, I really do. You know, and I think it's important for the kids. Tide's out, so at least if the drone crashes, it'll land in the mud. Oh, it's coming in. Another fellow comrade on the road there, and why not indeed. Yep, nearly at the petrol station. Wife's not too far behind, which is a good thing. I'd look a bit stupid, wouldn't I? Mind you, I don't expect it's going to be busy, but I don't think people would appreciate me perched there and not buying anything, waiting for the wife, who for some unknown reason seems to be lagging behind quite nicely at the moment. Not too sure why. I'll put it down to the feminine side, err on the side of caution. I think what it is, she's picked up a fair few speeding tickets in her time, and she tries not to gain anymore. I think that's basically what it is. Right, try and not slide in the diesel, eh? Which is always not the easiest thing to do. Right, turn this dial off for a minute. Hello. It's a bit slippy here with all this diesel on the floor. 95. I. You're okay. I didn't get the code. Passes the pump then? Seriously? Oh good. Are we on? Is it? Oh, oh, Jesus. Spraying petrol all over the place. There you go. What's that then? How much was that? €16 and 12 cents to fill it up. Eh? It's not bad, is it? Eh? These things run on fresh air virtually. You know what I mean? Right, onwards and upwards. They really do sort of, they're so cheap to run. I just mind the diesel. Shake the jeans down. Oh, it was me trying to get out the wrong way then. Oh, bit of a camber there. Right, get that down. Okie dokie. Nicely fueled up. Well, that's strange because the fuel tanks, the fuel gauge is reading half. So work that one out, eh? I didn't think it took much to fill it up actually. That's a bit weird, isn't it, eh? Oh, hang on. We're sort of creeping up ish. I don't really think that these fuel gauges, mind you, oh, there I am again, rabbiting away, not looking where I'm going. Well, yeah, looking where I'm going, but someone's put a speed bump in the middle of the road. Maybe maybe it'll come up when we stop again. Oh, I've got to put this sun visor down. Well, that's like chuck it half, 3/4. Not the most accurate gauge. I really don't think they are. I mean, I've heard of gauges taking a long time to get to where they want to go. It's coming up. We're on 3/4 now. I mean, the thing is, I couldn't get any more in there, so, you know, for all intents and purposes, it was full. Unless it airlocked, but I can't, must have been a big airlock. I'd say this gauge, or the gauges, I would say, on these bikes. Mind you, I mean, come on. Years ago, we didn't have fuel gauges, did we? You know, it's like everything else. It's like the video I did this morning on about the phones, you know. We get so used to relying on these things that if they don't work, we're like, oh God, it don't work, you know what I mean? When in actual fact, like I said, years ago, our fuel gauge was, well, you open it and you look in. That was the fuel gauge, wasn't it? Now I'm going to have to lift this up here because the turning's here somewhere that we want to go in. It's easy to miss, but it's virtually registering full now, so here we go. I'm going to duck again. I can't help it, I've got to duck. My wife thinks I'm stupid. Actually, there's quite a lot of people think I'm stupid. Oh dear. Look at this. This is the own, and I said this, I'm pretty sure I said this the last time that I rode down there. Oh, we're on full, yeah. This is my one and only bit of off-roading. I've lost the wife. I don't know why I've lost the wife, but I've lost the wife. Still near mind. A lot of blokes would be saying I've lost the wife. Woohoo! No, come on, I jest. What? Come on, I mean, come on, gentlemen. What would we do without our beloved ones? Oh my God. Okay, so that's going to do me there. Right, I'm going to get all this switched off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the drone out and we'll catch you that. So I'll see you in a minute, eh? Well, there you go, eh? Nice little drone flight. What a beautiful location. I love this location. I mean, I do come here a lot. Gorgeous place, eh? And yet I have been informed, apparently, that where I'm actually parked here, there shouldn't be any motorbikes, scooters or cars. I mean, it was a nice gentleman that told me, and he wasn't being funny about it, but apparently now this is just for walkers and push bikes, which sort of, there's a sign there that sort of says it, but still, never mind. If that's the case, that's fair enough. Anyway, nice little float with the drone, lovely evening, beautiful time had. I'm just going to get back on the bike. Let's see if I can fully trust this here stand in this sort of gravel. No, it's fine. It's fine. He says it's fine. There's me and the bike crashing to the ground. Right. Okay. Right then, so there you go. We'll have a little ride down to the road, and then obviously, because if we didn't ride down to the road, I wouldn't be going home, would I, when you think about it? Now the wife, she walked here because apparently she saw the sign down there that said, or she thought it said, no vehicles up here. But to be honest with you, I don't think that's the case, because back there you've got another one of these signs. I think you can come up here, because look, it says no motorbikes, no scooters, no cars past there. I think that you can still come up here and you can still park there in the car. I really do. But anyway, she didn't want to risk it. Don't risk it for the swiskit. Anyway, look at the fuel gauge, eh? We are up. So yeah, yeah. Look at this here. Isn't this? I mean, it is. You're so. Well, I'm so lucky to have this so close to me. Hey, the wildlife, beautiful. Talking of wildlife, I should be able to see my family from here. Oh dear. Nah, but it is, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Do you know what? I have said this before. Oh, mind the brambles. They could hurt on the old kneecaps. You know, 18 years, well over 18 years now, I've been sort of riding round here, and you know, and you know what, I never get bored of it. I really don't. I appreciate what I've got, the area that I live in, so much, because not only is it coastal, you know, not only have we got the sea and all that, but you know, you've got places like this as well nestled in. I mean, it is I'm a lucky chappy. I really am. You know, when I think back when I used to live in the UK, in Birmingham, you know, I mean, you couldn't get any more central than that, really, could you? I mean, Birmingham, slap bang in the middle of the UK. And you know, okay, I was lucky. I live right on the outskirts of Birmingham, and literally sort of 10-15 minutes in the car you were in the countryside, but it's still not the same, is it? You know, I don't know. Right, I'm going to duck again, folks, because I just I just don't feel right. Anyway, okay. I think I've told you this before, but that there, oh sorry, bloody cobweb, that place there, that's the abattoir, that is. In fact, I think I put the visor there. I got to clean my visor after today's ride. Talk about getting loads of dead bugs all over the visor. Oh, that's a bit bright. Now I don't know whether to wait for the wife. Ah, you know what? She'll find a way home, eh? It's not like she'll get lost. We only live just down the road. So what's the time? What have we got now? We have 3 minutes past 9. So you know what I mean? It just breaks it up nice, doesn't it? You know, in fact, I think that's the wife just pulled out now. You know, it just breaks it up. What's the temperature? 21 degrees. You can actually feel that the temperature now has dropped down, you know, but I mean, you got to expect it. We last week weather, whoa, that was a bit, whoa, pigeons are us. Weather wasn't exactly, so it hasn't really warmed up enough yet, you know, but of course with this heat wave that's apparently on its way up, we should be not. I love it when the evenings are like really nice and warm. I really do. That's when you know summer's actually. But do you know what? The only trouble is, I mean, we what are we? We're the 17th of July, so you know we're halfway through July. So August, September. I mean, we've in the past, you know, September's a dodgy month. It can either be like really hot, or it can just be like, you know, wet and just not nice at all. I'm hoping this year September's going to be nice because, you know, as I say, I want to get up to Normandy. Really looking forward to that, because I've had to change, well, the whole family, we've had to change our plans a fair bit this year, and you know, hence the fact I haven't done any camping trips, but yeah. No, it's not the wife behind me. I thought it was. Now, for anybody that watches the channel, and that camera there, you'll see that it's either been in a bag of what's that, Miracle Grow, that's the one, because it's sort of got bigger, because that little camera that I bought, I noticed that the last but one video, I think it was, that I did, It was really jellowing around. It was awful, and I thought to myself, well, you know, what's going on here? Anyway, when I came to use it on the run this morning, it just didn't switch on. It just wouldn't turn on, you know. Which was a bit of a shame. But you know, I mean, come on, it cost me €19, not in summit, I don't know, certainly just under €20, I think. And I just got it because it was, you know, it was a smaller front camera. So yeah, but I'm afraid it's bit the dust. But it is under guarantee, fair play to them. And I don't, you know, to be honest with you, I don't particularly think I'll replace it with another one. I think I'll just give me €20 back. And I mean, this one that's on here now, you know, if anybody's into these little things, this is a what is it, a tack tack tack, what is it, a tick tick tick, could even be a tock tock tock. No, it's a tack tack tack. I mean, you know, a tack tack tack. It's a French made sports camera, yeah. And it's fairly old, to be honest with you. I mean, it does the job. It's okay as a facing me camera, you know. So looks like we're back to that, but I will, sooner or later, I'm going to get a little one of the little GoPros. I forget what they call them now, the little squarey things. Yeah, anyway, I know everybody's going with these 360s, you know, these ones that's on a pole. And I sort of get the idea, because the idea is that you sort of look at it and it gives you the impression that you're being followed by a drone, you know. Me personally, and again, this is just my personal opinion, I really think they look rubbish. I do. They're all round, distorted. I watched someone the other day on a bike, and they got one above them, and they look like this little shrimpy, squashed up thing. I mean, I don't know. For me, it ain't doing anything, you know what I mean? I really don't like that actual. I mean, I know that you can use them as a normal camera, you know, but when they do these shots from like looking down on you, you just look, I think they look stupid, you know. They look totally and utterly all out of proportion. I don't think, I mean, everybody seems to be using them now, you know. There you go, on a bike, where's me 360? But again, you know, personal opinion, you know, that's just me. I personally think the shot looks silly, but there you go. I won't be having a 360 camera. Anyway, I can definitely feel the wind going through the old Airtex jacket. There is no two ways about that. It's a touch on the chilly side on the arms. I always remember years ago, I was living in the UK, and I got the BMW, the 1150 RT, and there was a group of us, and we were going to tour down France, and we got the overnight ferry from Plymouth, and we docked in Roscoff I think it was about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we got off the ferry, and I got this Airtex jacket on. Now, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you are, does it? At 6 o'clock in the morning it can be nippy. It was misty, I always remember that. It was real thick mist, and for the first hour I was riding, God, now where's this cat going? Come on, there you go, there's a yeah, don't want blood all up my wheels. It was absolutely freezing, you know, absolutely freezing. Now I better do this right here, because it is actually your right way, sweetheart. Cool. There you go. How an island can have stops on, I just don't know. I just, they do this all the time here. They put these islands, and two of the ones have stops. You got to stop, and then it's the other one. I mean, what a stupid idea. I just don't get it. You know, why put an island? Anyway, there you go. So yeah, the first hour of this ride coming out of Roscoff, God, dearly me, I remember we you know, because it was like, obviously by the time we got off the ferry and through customs, it was probably about 6:30, 7:15, then we did a ride, you know, so, you know, and we found this sort of, not a bar to back, but a sort of cafe place on the main road open. So we poled in there, you know, for a coffee and a croissant, and I don't think I've ever hugged the coffee cup. So sort of tight, and like I said, and I say this time and time again, these Airtex jackets are absolutely brilliant, you know, they really are. But when the temperature goes down, I mean, forget it, because there is absolutely nothing to stop the cold air. What's that there? Oh, it's a bit of tree, you know. And of course, the trouble is with motorcycles, if you're doing a, you know, like we was on that trip, you know, we was touring, when you got your tent on and everything else and all your gear, the last thing that you think about is like, oh, hang on a minute, maybe I'll take a spare jacket with me. I mean, you just haven't got the room, have you? And of course, you know, like this one, it's got all the armour in, you know, it's got the armour in the back and the elbows and the shoulders, so it doesn't exactly roll up. So of course, it, you know, it's having said that, maybe I think what I probably should do is get a bigger size hoodie than what I'd normally wear. And then you can wear it on top, maybe, you know. That's probably a decent idea. At least then, if you won't freeze to death. Because like now, okay, it's not desperate now, but I wouldn't want to ride a lot further. I mean, I'm virtually home, so, you know, I mean, say if I'd gone somewhere and I'd got an hour, you know, to get home, you'd end up being cold, you know. I need to carry something on the bike, I think, all the time when I wear this, and, you know, because there's nothing worse than me. I hate being cold, I really do. Cold and me do not get on. Me and rain definitely don't get on. Combine the two together, man, you got one miserable bike rider. Okay, so folks, we're nearly back again. Second ride today, 2 videos in one day. I mean, is this going to bump the channel up, or is it this is it now? I'm full out of salt, right? You know, we got to get this 1,000 subscribers. It seems the magical mystery of all YouTube. So yeah, there you go. All right, so anyone that knows where we are will know now that I am back home. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy this little ride out again. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, I hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're doing, and I hope the weather is improving for you like it is for me. Look after yourselves. I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon. Bye for now, folks.